Hey there friends! Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's tarot pick card reading, we are going to be taking a look at April 2022 predictions. I'm so excited. I have 3 piles prepared for you today. So in pile number 1, we have the Lapis Lazuli Tower. In pile number 2, we have the Clear Quartz Tower. And in pile number 3, we have the Amethyst Tower. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time figuring out which pile you're the most drawn towards. And then once you've picked, you can scroll down to the description box or the pinned comments and skip ahead to your reading. A couple of quick disclaimers before we start. Tarot is just a tool that reads the current energy, and energy is always changing. So if you hear something you don't like, know that you have free will and the power to create change. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force all the messages to fit for you in your life, because there could simply be messages here that are meant for other people watching that just aren't meant for you. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lapis Lazuli Tower, this is going to be a reading all about what to expect in the month of April 2022. So I'm going to put your crystal up here. And first we're going to take a look at the general energy and the main theme for the month of April. And then using tarot, we're going to look at love and relationships, career and finances, and personal and spiritual development. And then close the reading off with some advice and guidance. So starting off with the general energies, we have Earth, number 24. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. We also have Truth. We have Community, number 8, reversed. We have the Turtle with the water element. Okay, and for these chakra cards, I asked which chakra would be the most prominent and playing the most prominent active role in the month of March for you, and what this chakra's message for you is. So you got 2 cards. We have Gratitude with the third eye chakra, and we also have Quest with the throat chakra. Okay, pile 1, what I'm getting for your overall energy / main theme for the month of April is I think you're really going on an inner journey and really discovering more about who you are, like who your most authentic self is. Because with Earth here, it's like it's making me think of just like your, like the raw, primal, like most authentic energy of you, and like finally connecting back to that, like finding the truth of who it is that you are and going on this kind of journey towards that path, leaving behind anything that doesn't resonate, people that don't vibe with you, people that don't support you, environments that don't support you, basically like anything that's unaligned you're leaving behind, and you're walking towards in search of what your truth is. And with the turtle here, it's making me think of this being like a slow journey, and that's not a bad thing, but it's like you're taking your time with this. You're not in a rush here. And even with the earth energy, like in tarot, the suit of earth is the slowest moving. It's very grounded, right? So despite going on this really big journey and kind of realizing that there's things in your life that don't really align with you anymore, I also just saw 444 on the timer. It's like you're still feeling like really grounded. You're grounding yourself in this truth of who you are, and you're going with the flow and following that. I'm really seeing that your heart, throat, and third eye chakras are really being highlighted here with all of the green, the blues, the purples here. So this is also making me think that in April, you're gonna be really communicating from the heart, communicating from an authentic space, speaking your truth, being honest about what it is that you want, what you need, who you are, what you stand for, and really following that vision, following that inner knowing of like, I know this is who I am and this is what's right for me, and it's time to kind of like peel back all of those layers, because you know, I owe it to myself and I deserve to be who I am at my core. I shouldn't have to people please. I shouldn't have to change so that other people like me. Like, I'm just gonna be me, and the right people will come to me. And I think you're gonna be feeling like really compassionate towards yourself, and honestly, I get the feeling that you're going to be really excited for this. Like I'm feeling like a strong confidence from you that even though this is like a new journey that you're going on, that like you feel really self-assured. Like, you know, I may not know fully where this is going, but I know I'm headed in the right direction, and just following your gut and where it leads you. You also might find yourself spending a lot of time in nature with the Earth card here. And maybe this is where you'll be having some of these revelations or like these aha moments about what your truth is or what direction it is that you want to go in. So if you're like going for a walk, going for a hike, or you're just like sitting outside at the park, maybe have a notebook with you in case you get any ideas that you can jot down. But with the tree here in truth, it's like, yeah, it's like you're so deeply rooted, but you have the flexibility to like go with the flow and sway with the wind. You know what I mean? I really like this energy for you. And with the number 24 here, that reduces to a 6, which is all about balance, harmony, unconditional love. So I feel like that's what you're seeking. And it's also what's going to be brought into your life. But I think you're also realizing that like you can find all of those things within yourself, that it's not necessarily something that you seek in the external world. Like, you're learning to find balance within yourself. You're learning to find love within yourself instead of only relying on outside circumstances or outside people to give that to you. It's like you're filling up your own cup first. You're putting yourself first in April, and you're really taking the lead here and like forging this path that's best for you. I love this. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in love and relationships for you. So, oh my God, we have the Lovers. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, so that's Gemini energy. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, right off the bat, you could be meeting someone through work. or if you're with someone already, maybe you've met them through work, your coworker could be setting you up with someone, or like meeting someone at the office, meeting someone at like a conference or an event, or like something like that. If that's not the case, this could also be like your love life is something that you've really been working hard on. It's like something that you've been really nurturing and trying to grow. You know what I love? So I just said that like you're learning to, or in April, you're going to be like putting yourself first and filling up your own cup. And I love in the Eight of Pentacles that she's watering these flowers, because I'm totally seeing this as you like pouring into yourself so that, you know, you're ready for a relationship, or that so you have the energy and you're in the right kind of place to be able to be in a good relationship, a healthy relationship. So the Lovers also talks about making a decision. So this could also be, maybe you're considering like, or maybe if you feel like you have to choose between work and love life, like if you feel like you can't have both, I feel like with the balance that we were talking about before, maybe you'll be learning how to balance both of these aspects so that you can have both. I also just saw 1111 on the timers, so I feel like this is something that's manifesting. It's something that's coming in, and it could be unexpected as well, especially if you've been more focused on your job or your career. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards, and we're going to get further messages and clarity on your relationship status at the moment. So if you're single or if you're in a relationship. Okay, so Spirit Guides, please, for pile number 1 viewers who are single, what is happening in love and relationships in the month of April, please? What is happening in love and relationships in April for pile 1 viewers who are single, please? What is happening in love and relationships in the month of April for, oh my gosh, that's way too many. Cards are very excited. What is happening in love and relation? Ooh, oh my god, look at that. We have the 6 of Wands. Oh, you're totally meeting someone. And look at that, there's 2 more 6s. Balance and harmony, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get one more card, please. One more card. Pile 1 viewers who are single. What's happening in love and relationships in the month of April, please? One more card. Oh my gosh. And, oh yes. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love that. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to be meeting someone through work. Look at that. We have the Magician on the back of the deck. Ah! Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be... Okay, what I'm getting with this is that someone is gonna be noticing you. Okay, that makes sense, because I said before that I feel like you might not see this coming. So I feel like you're not necessarily gonna be like looking for a connection or like looking to meet someone new. I feel like you're kind of like focusing on your work and just like being okay with that. You know, you're like, it's okay if I don't have someone in my life like right now. I know it'll happen, and like for now I'm just gonna like focus on my career, focus on me, and like, you know, it'll happen in due time. But with the 6 of Wands here, this is like recognition, being victorious, you know, like being supported, things like that. And yeah, I really feel like you're going to be meeting someone through work, or like they're going to be noticing you and then being like, oh my god, like how can I like, I'm really into this person, how can I, you know, like step towards them? Because with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like they're going to be looking at you like really, you know, like focused and enjoying your work, like seeing how much you nurture yourself and how much you like nurture your job, how much energy and effort and like love you put into your job, and they're like, they're not going to notice me, like they have no idea I exist, you know, they have so much going for them, how can I even like enter their field of vision and like, you know, like be on the same level as them. So this person could be a Gemini or an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. Those could also be placements that you have as well. But I seriously love this so much for you. And I think that like, if this person did step towards you and like, you know, this like became a thing, or you started seeing each other, things like that, I think it would be really successful. I think there would be like an equal energy of give and take in the relationship, and there would be a lot of nurturing on both sides. It's like someone that wants to take care of you. Oh, I love this. Okay. So spirit guides, please, for pile 1 viewers who are in a relationship, what is happening in love and relationships in the month of April, please? Pile 1 viewers in a relationship, what is happening in love and relationships in the month of April? Also, I'd like to point out this doesn't just have to be a romantic connection. It was the first thing that came to mind, but this could even just be like someone who wants to be your friend, and they see you as someone who's like really successful and like, you know, career focused, driven, like really just set up for success, and they really admire you and look up to you, and they're like, oh my god, like I want to be their friend. How can I like be on their level? Like I really want to get to know them, but I feel like they have no idea that I exist. So I just want to throw that out there as well. Okay, spirit guides, for pile 1 viewers in a relationship, what is happening? Ooh, okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. And this is going this way. Can we get one more card, please? Pile 1 viewers in a relationship. What's happening in love and relationships in April, please? Oh, okay. So, okay, we have the 10 of Swords. And on the back of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles again. Okay, I'm gonna grab a clarifier for the 10 of Swords. Spirit guides, please, can you clarify the 10 of Swords? Why is the 10 of Swords here for love and relationships in April? Pile 1 viewers who are in a relationship, thank you. Do you want to be upright or reversed? Okay, let's upright or reversed? Nope. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles that's coming out as a blockage. And on the back of the deck, the 4 of Swords. So we have 2 4s, and we have the 8 of Pentacles before. Okay, we have the Chariot underneath. So, okay, this is interesting, because when the 4 of Pentacles came out, I was getting like a good vibe. Like, I was seeing this as like being really stable and solid in your connection. Like, you know, sometimes in relationships when there's like a lot of momentum going on and like there can be high highs and low lows, it's like not like that. It's kind of like when it's just like really stable in the middle and like things are going well and like not much is going on, but that's not a bad thing. That was the kind of vibe that I was getting. And then we had the 10 of Swords come out, which talks about a difficult ending, but I'm like, it could be a relationship ending, but like I'm not necessarily feeling that it is. Spirit guides, what's going on here? So we also had the King of Pentacles coming out as a blockage for the 10 of Swords. So it's like, is money and finances an issue in your relationship? Oh, okay, so maybe in the past it has been an issue, but maybe with the Ten of Swords here, it's like maybe that's finally coming to an end. Because the Four of Swords here does talk about a period of healing, a period of rest, rejuvenating, like things being, again, like calm, and like there's not much happening. And with the Chariot underneath, this is like, you know, kind of the opposite. It's like really moving forward, gaining momentum, like having a strong vision and following it. So yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I really feel like if you're having money issues in your relationship, that it's coming to an end. I want to grab one more card for you guys. Oh, look at that. And yeah, so the four of Wands just came out. So we have 3 4s, and I did say that I saw 444 on the timer before. So I think this is your guides really communicating with you that like all is well, even though if there's been like a really tough situation going on, because the Four of Wands talks about celebrating. It's like a really joyous, happy card. So this money situation could have been about a house, or like if you're struggling to meet rent, struggling to like pay your mortgage, or like if you've been moving homes and it's been really expensive and it's just been kind of like stressing you and your partner out. This is going to be coming to an end, and you're going to be entering this new period where you're feeling a lot more happy, a lot more like energetic, and in a stable place that doesn't feel like stagnant. Like this is really giving me like honeymoon vibes, like, you know, and you're just like in that kind of phase in your relationship where everything's just like going really well and you're both like really happy, really giddy, like, you know, can't keep your hands off each other, like having a lot of fun and laughing together. That's what I'm getting with this. So I'm really happy for you, because it's not a fun situation to be in. So I think I'll leave the cards like that for you, and I'm gonna put this deck off to the side. So now let's take a look at career and finances, even though we've kind of touched on it here in your love life. So we have, wow, we have the Magician again. Okay. Magician, we have Judgment, wow. And the Knight of Cups. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay, so there's definitely gonna be some kind of like, I'm like revamping. Like I don't know if that word makes sense, but like something's changing, something's leveling up in terms of your career and finances. So this could be getting a raise, getting a promotion, like receiving a grant or something like that. Or even like multiple streams of income. Sorry if there's background noise. I have my window open and there's like a motorcycle in the distance. Okay, I think it's finally passed. So yeah, if you've been like working on money manifestations or like new income opportunities, a raise, a promotion, like a new job, things like that, there's some kind of offer coming in, and you're gonna be like, okay, I just heard moving up a tax bracket. So that could be the case for some of you. Like this could be like a sizable increase that's happening. But I love that we have Ganesha here on the Judgment card, because he is the remover of obstacles. So particularly if you resonated with the messages that were coming through over here about like struggling financially and like that being an issue in your love life, or in your relationships in general, like if you've had to borrow money from family, anything like that, I think Ganesha is going to be working with you in April to clear these obstacles, to clear the path for you, and to make space so that whatever this manifestation is coming in. Because there's definitely some kind of offer here. Or you're realizing, like with what we were talking about before, like if you're realizing that maybe your job just isn't fulfilling you, or it's not like really what you want to do, that you might be leaving that and pursuing something that really makes you happy, like pursuing your passion here. But definitely keep your eye open for any sort of invitations to events or things like that. You know, double check your emails, double check your mail, that you're not throwing away any kind of like invite, opportunity, event, things like that. This could even be like a phone call. And I'm hearing that it's something that you've wanted for a long time. Yeah, and by walking away what's not working for you anymore, and like going on this journey towards your most authentic self, even if you like don't fully know what that is and you're just kind of like blindly walking along this path, you're not really walking blindly, because your intuition is guiding you. Like your soul knows, even if your physical body and your mind doesn't know. And it's like you're going to be rewarded for that, because the universe wants us to be our most authentic self. That's why we're here, right? And so simply by going down this path, there's some major blessings that are coming in. Like, oh, I'm hearing that song by the Muse. Is that Muse? Oh, I'll put it up on the screen. I always forget. But it's called Uprising or something. It's coming to mind. Yeah, and I'm also hearing heed the call. So if you're feeling called to like go in a particular direction in terms of your career path, whether this is like you're starting a new business, or like you already have a business but now you have this new idea, or even if you're like working at a company and this is your dream job and you love it, like maybe you're having some new creative ideas coming to mind about like different things that can really, you know, take the company to the next level. Things like that I think will be coming through. Okay, and then in terms of personal and spiritual development in April, we have the Hermit. Yeah. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Like, you are really focusing on yourself, putting yourself first, going on this inner quest. Like, that is exactly what the Hermit is about. Like, spending time in solitude and really going within, and like figuring out who you are, like asking yourself all those big questions. And I'm seeing the like the spiral, which is a representation of going on the inner journey. And so in this Hermit card, he has this like halo around his head. So in addition to your heart, throat, and third eye chakra, I also think that your crown chakra will be active during April, and you'll be getting a lot of inspired ideas with the Page of Wands here, like divine inspiration just hitting you. I'd mentioned at the beginning, like if you're spending time in nature, to make sure you have like a notebook with you or something. I would say to keep a notebook with you all the time, because I feel like you're really going to be getting some good ideas about how to not only like up-level yourself, but just like the different aspects of your life. And just like it would be a shame to forget some of those ideas, right? But whatever this is, you have this like newfound passion, this newfound excitement for life. You're super enthusiastic, like looking towards the future. I'm hearing zest for life. So maybe you'll be inspired to like take a trip or take a vacation, do something new, see the world through like a new set of eyes is something else that I'm getting. Oh, some other zodiac signs. So we have Virgo with the Hermit. We have fire signs with the Page of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Judgment is Pluto energy, which would be Scorpio. And the Magician is ruled by Mercury, which is Gemini and Virgo, which we have both of here. So you could have those placements, but you don't have to. I just like to point it out for people who like the extra confirmation. Yeah, and it's interesting because it's like the Hermit's looking towards the past and the Page of Wands is looking towards the future. And it's like there's a lot of introspection going on about like where you've been, where you are now, and where it is that you want to go. And just feeling, yeah, it's like not a feeling of being overwhelmed. It's just a feeling of like being excited, being really stable. Like you're clearly going to be very grounded in April. I love this so much for you. And with the nines are, it's near completion as well. And this is like a very individual journey. So you may find yourself more inclined to spend time alone in April. And that's not to say that you're like not going to socialize at all, but you might be really drawn to just like, oh, I really need some time to myself. Like I need time to unwind, or like, I just want to be by myself for a bit and like think about things, or like doing activities by yourself. Just so that you can use that time to really like think without being distracted. So now we're going to take a look at these tea leaf oracle cards. So these will represent any blessings, challenges, or general things that you need to know about the month of April. So we have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yes, I love that. We have Pig, beware of greed. Okay. We have Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, change is coming. Yes. And we have Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yes. That's what I was saying with the Knight of Cups. Like really something is coming through, or something is just gonna like unexpectedly land on your lap and you're gonna be like, what? With the Pig card, beware of greed, the message that I'm kind of getting is there's nothing wrong with like wanting material wealth and things like that. Like we live on earth, you know, we need money. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. But the message that I'm getting is not to use money or wealth or how these things will make you look as a reason to pursue something, because they're saying that you can obtain that by pursuing your passions and pursuing what you want. You don't need to like sacrifice that. Like you can have it all, okay, is basically what they're saying. So if you've been wanting to maybe pursue something because like like it's a really great way to make money, your guides are really asking you to reevaluate and instead ask yourself, like, is this something that will make me happy? Is this something that I'm passionate about? Because when you pursue what you're happy and what you're passionate about, the money will naturally follow. But you're overcoming some obstacles. Okay, whatever's happening is just temporary. And I love that we have Grapes, time to go out and have fun, in the middle, because that's what I was feeling with the Page of Wands. You might even be inclined to like, yeah, I said like do more activities alone. So maybe like going out by yourself, or like taking yourself out on a date or something, just like having some quality you time. But this could even be like, you know, organize something with your friends, or organize something with your partner if you have one. just to go out and have fun and to really raise your vibration so that, you know, these blessings can come in and like so new ideas can come in. So now we're going to take a look at some advice and guidance. Yeah, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Oh my god. Yes, I love that. And we have oh my god, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Like, okay. What did I say? So especially if you resonated with like financial struggles, kind of getting in between your relationships, it's definitely ending. Okay, we have so many cards here confirming that. The universe really just wants you to know, like, oh, I'm hearing that Drake song, just hold on, we're going home. So it's like they're like just hang in there because it's ending and like something amazing is coming in. Okay, luck is on your side. I think this is definitely going to be some kind of like unexpected blessing that's happening, or not necessarily. It could be something that you're actively manifesting, but like you think it's going to take a lot longer, or you're just not expecting it when it does come in. Oh, I love that so much for you. Our last two cards, we have Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. Yeah, that's totally in line. That's bringing me back to the Truth card here, and like really tapping into your third eye, tapping into your crown, tapping into your heart. Okay, and the Lapis Lazuli is connected to the third eye and the throat chakras, and it was also like heavily revered in ancient Egypt. So you might resonate with like having a past life in ancient Egypt, or like you're really drawn to that era of time. But there's a lot of wisdom within. Okay, we have the Hermit here as well. So there's strong encouragement to tap into that, to spend some time alone, where you're free of distractions, where you can really tap into all this wisdom that you have, because it's there. We all have it. It's just a matter of being able to kind of quiet the mind and be free of distractions, which is really hard in, you know, this day and age with technology, and you're like getting notifications every minute. So try to find some time where you can just be by yourself, and like meditate, or just like, yeah, connect with your soul, connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, and just like see what messages are coming through. Because I feel like with the Judgment card, like, I feel like it's gonna be hard to miss. I feel like your guides in the universe are gonna be like, it's like literally blowing a trumpet in your face. Like, here are the signs, here are answers that you've been seeking, like here are clues to guide you along the way. We also have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Exactly. Okay, just hang in there, because whatever you want, whatever you've been dreaming of, whatever you've been desiring, it's so coming in for you. And I just keep hearing like, don't give up, don't give up. Keep holding on to faith, keep holding on to your vision, even when it's hard. Okay, even when you're tired and you kind of feel like, oh, this is never gonna happen, it's happening. Okay, it's all happening. It's happening in divine timing, which I know can be an annoying message to hear when you like want something so bad, but it will come in at the perfect time. Okay, and also you might feel called to connect with your ancestors, whether this is people who were incarnate here on earth with you, or like your star family if you resonate with being a star seed. Reach out to them, because I think they want to help you, and I think they have a lot of wisdom and messages that they want to share with you as well. So that's everything that I'm seeing for you, pile one. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on when I upload a video. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Clear Quartz Tower, this is going to be a reading all about what to expect in April 2022. So I popped your crystal up here, although it's a bit hard to see because it's clear, so it kind of blends in, but it is there, okay? So we're going to start off by taking a look at what the general energy is and the main theme for the month of April. And then we're going to be using the tarot to take a look at love and relationships, career and finances, and personal and spiritual development. And then close the reading off with some advice and guidance. So starting off with the main energy and overall theme, we have magic, number 31. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me try that again. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Wow. Okay, we also have action. We have time to go, number 45. We have loyal heart, number 35. We have the spider with the earth element. And this card here, I asked which chakra would be playing the most prominent active role in the month of April and what this chakra's message is to you. So you have service with the sacral chakra. Your cards are really interesting. So I feel like April is going to be this time where you're really feeling called towards moving towards something that is new. Like with time to go here, it's like you might get this feeling that it's just time to move on from something, and maybe you don't know why you're being called to do this, but you feel like you really need to honor your heart, honor how you're feeling about this decision, and just go for it. Because we have the magic card here, and these two owls, it's like I feel like your intuition is gonna be like really in your face in April, and like really telling you like, hey, it's time to go, it's time to move, like it's time to get the ball rolling here. So this could be in regards to something that you've been actively trying to manifest. And with the spider here, it's like you've been like weaving this web of your life, and now it's time to like move on to the next like the next part of the web. I don't know how to say that, but it's like you've weaved this part perfectly, and now it's time to like expand and like, you know, do another spiral and expand and do another spiral and just like keep building this life that you've been dreaming of. So also with the spider and the sacral chakra here, I feel like April is going to be a really creative time for you. I feel like you're going to be connecting a lot of dots and like just having this like intuitive feeling of like, oh, okay, like this is what I need to do next. And this could be in regards to, you might resonate with being a starseed, because that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. It's like how can I be of more service to others? How can I use my gifts and my talents to help other people? Like whatever that is. Like you could literally be a doctor, or you could be an artist, you could be a baker, like a musician, it could be anything. But it's like, how can I take my passions and what I'm being called to do and like expand and share that with more people and help more people. But the energy is building, the momentum is definitely building here, and I feel like April is going to be really, really profound for you. It's like, yeah, there's something that you've been wanting to create, and maybe you haven't like fully pieced together how you can make that happen yet. I think it's going to start happening in April, where you're just going to be called to like start doing things and like not necessarily knowing where it's going, but trusting it, and like it feels good to move in that direction and it feels good to do things. And then like as you move along this path and you look back, you'll be like, oh, okay, like I understand why I had to do that. I understand why I had to like weave this point in my web before I like moved on to this point, right? And I'm also getting the feeling that experiences from your past, lessons that you've learned in your past are gonna come in handy. And you're gonna be like, wow, I never thought that when I like went to band camp 15 years ago that like somehow this was gonna be helpful to me during this period of my life. And obviously that's just an example, but like it's that kind of thing where things from your past that like seemingly have no connection to what you're doing now are gonna come up, and it's gonna be this whole like full circle moment of like, whoa, okay, I never thought that this would connect in that way, but yet here we are. So I really want to grab your tarot cards and see how this translates into the different areas of your life. So to start, we're going to take a look at love and relationships. So we have the King of Cups. And we have the Sun. So we have Leo energy with the Sun, and the King of Cups is water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be placements that you have or a person that you're involved with, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, this is making me so happy. Yeah, like your relationships are all seeming to be going really, really well in April. Like, I'm getting like you're feeling really balanced in your connections. Just like things are going smoothly. You're having a fun time with the Sun here. This is all about like passion and having fun. That like, you know, like inner child enthusiasm. And, you know, the Sun also gives us clarity, which you chose the clear quartz as well. So you might be having moments of clarity of either like, oh, you know, like this person is my soulmate, whether that's a platonic connection or a romantic connection. Or you could also be feeling really inspired to take action because the Sun is divine masculine energy, and it doesn't matter what gender you identify with. This is just energy. So you may be feeling really, really inspired to like take action in some way, maybe like move to the next step. But I think you're dealing with a lot of emotionally mature people as well, which is always nice to see. It's the kind of people that we want to vibe with. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this other deck and get some more clarity depending on what your relationship status is. So first we'll be looking at if you're single, and then we'll be looking at if you're already in a relationship. So Spirit Guides, please, for pile number 2. Pile number 2 viewers who are single, what is happening in love and relationships in the month of April, please? If we could get 2 cards. What is happening in love and relationships in April for pile 2 viewers that are single, please? Oh, okay, thanks. Got 2 cards. So we have Temperance and the Devil. Wow, okay. So you got 2 major arcanas, and not only that, but like they follow in succession of each other. Okay. And on the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Again, talking about clarity, discernment, setting boundaries. So what I'm getting with Temperance and the Devil is you're really, okay, I think you're really going to be finding a lot of clarity about things in your past, like past relationships, past friendships, past connections. And you're really going to be doing a lot of healing from any kind of like past hurts or wounds that are still affecting you now and could be getting in the way of you having this happy, healthy relationship or relationships with others. Yeah, okay, because Temperance talks about alchemizing, and it's like, you know, I kept saying that you're going to be like connecting the dots with things in your past, and it's like you're literally taking, you know, these fears, these past pains, past wounds, and literally alchemizing it and turning it into something lighter, something of a higher vibration, something happier. Wow, this is major. And both Temperance and the King of Cups is like very healing, nurturing energy. And with Temperance, like definitely your angels and your guides are helping you through this, helping facilitate this, because I think there's like a lot of blessings that want to come in. We even have Loyal Heart here, right? So it's like your person is wanting to come in, they're wanting to facilitate that, but it's like first we need to make sure that we're like clearing out the past, that we're healing what needs to be healed so that it doesn't interfere in this connection, because I think this, whatever connection is going to be coming in here is going to be really significant for you and long lasting. And it's like there's just some things that need to be cleared up before that can happen. But with the clear quartz, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords here, this is like, yeah, like major clarity and realizations about different things. And like maybe you'll be identifying different insecurities that you have, or like different triggers that you have, different fears that you have, and just like really confronting them and being like, okay, where does this come from? It could be childhood things, because we have the Sun here, things that stem from childhood or just from when you were younger. But honestly, like I'm not getting a heavy energy from this. It's feeling more, there's like a confidence coming through, maybe because we have the Sun here, but just feeling kind of more like looking at things objectively and being like, okay, like here's the situation, you know, XYZ triggers me, like I feel insecure about this type of thing. What are we gonna do about that? How can I fix that? Like how can I heal from this? And really just finding a way to move forward. Like maybe in the past you could have been in situations that were more codependent or things like that, and now you're learning to set really strong boundaries, and like you're learning things that you don't want to put up with. Yeah, with the Five of Wands underneath, I think relationships in the past caused a lot of conflict, or there's a lot of drama, and it's like you're cutting all that away now, and it's like there's like a sense of renewal here of like, I finally learned my lesson on that. We're not going to go down that path again. Like I've notched that knot in my web, and I'm moving on to the next thing. Like I'm spending no more time weaving that spot. Okay. So we also have Sagittarius energy with Temperance, and Capricorn with the Devil here. And the Queen of Swords is air signs, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So Spirit Guides, please, for pile 2 viewers that are in a relationship, what is happening in love and relationships in the month of April, please? What is happening in love and relationships for pile 2 viewers that are currently in a relationship, please, in the month of April? Thank you. Oh. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. slow and steady is what I'm hearing. Can we get one more card, please? Happening in love and relationships in April for pile 2 viewers in a relationship. Also, I'd just like to point out, this doesn't have to just be about a romantic connection. This could be like healing from toxic friendships, or just like any kind of unhealthy, you know, negative, drama-filled type connection. Anything like that is something that I think you're really healing from and moving on. And it's like identifying what the problem is and fully understanding it, and understanding why it happened and why it was something that you were involved with, and healing that so that it doesn't happen again. So this is like major healing here. And with the sun, like you're definitely gonna be successful in this, and like I'm only seeing a positive outcome here. Okay, so we also have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. The back of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, April is gonna be an amazing time for you. You guys are slowly and steadily moving along, okay? This is like a really, really stable energy. This is, you know, life partner energy, wifey material, hubby material, whatever the case. I get strong vibes of like engagement or wedding. So like you could be already engaged, you could be already married, or like maybe that's something that you want with this person, or you're realizing that it's something that you want with this person. Or this person could be realizing like, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, pile 2. I think that I really feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like in April they might be showering you in gifts, or just like really like treating you like a king or a queen that you are, you know, like I said, like buying you nice gifts, or like buying you flowers, cooking you a nice dinner, or taking you out to like a nice restaurant, maybe like taking a little weekend trip and like surprising you that way. Like I'm hearing wine and dine. I'm also hearing if you have some kind of like a family business or something, or like you work with your partner, that things will be going really well in April, like in regards to your finances as well. You both could be, one or both of you could be seeing like an increase in your income, or just like money in general. And then because of that, you're like treating each other and like kind of spoiling each other in that sense. But this is definitely someone who's really loyal to you, someone who really want, like if there's ever any problems, like they want to sit down and work it out with you. This isn't someone that just like runs away. This is someone who really shows up, and it's a very grounded connection that has a lot of longevity here. It could also be maybe planning to have kids if that's something that you want, because again, the sun does talk about the inner child, and Leo in the 5th house talks about children as well. So does the 10 of Pentacles, talks about families, multi-generations, or this could even be like grandkids. Oh, we have the World underneath. Yeah, there's like there's something major happening. I'm hearing hush hush, so I hope that I'm not spoiling anything. But with the World here, it's like you're definitely transitioning and ending a major phase of your life, a major cycle. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which again also talks about like completing a cycle. So it's like you're going to be starting a new chapter in April, whether this is you're moving in together, or you're getting engaged, you're getting married, you're having a child, you know, something like that. There's like some kind of major a major change happening. And maybe it's something that you've been like, yeah, it's I don't think it's something that you've been like rushing to achieve. It's just like you've been like slowly going down this path, and like April is when something's gonna happen. So I love that so much for you. It's so exciting. Getting really good vibes from this. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, this is earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That could be you or your partner. Doesn't have to be. But now let's take a look at career and finances in April. So we have the Five of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. Wow. You know, I found that so interesting. It's like we had all these pentacles in the love life, or like love and relationships. And now that we're looking at career and finances, we have cups. So, okay, this is really interesting because in the traditional Five of Cups, there's a figure like mourning over these 3 spilt cups, and they can't see that there's 2 cups standing up, like right behind him. And like literally here's the 2 cups again. So if you've been disappointed about something in regards to your career, or like if you've lost a job or like walked away from a situation that just wasn't making you happy anymore, something's coming in here with the Two of Cups. It's like you're really gonna be, yeah, we have time to go here. It's like there's sadness, there's disappointment, like something's happened, but it's like now you'll be coming into union with something that's really fulfilling to you. This Two of Cups, I'm like being drawn to this loyal heart card with the 2 owls here. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but on this cup, we have another sun. There's gonna be like a really happy, fortunate outcome here. Like whether you're really finding what it is that you wanna do, or like you've been taking action in regards to like pursuing something new, something that makes you happy, maybe your own business, and like now you'll be starting to see some of these results. But also I forgot to say before, with the Sun and the King of Cups, this is really making me think of, so I mentioned Sun was divine masculine energy, and with the water element here, water is divine feminine, so there's like a balance. The Two of Cups also talks about balance and harmony, and like, you know, balancing the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, the light and the shadow. And again, we have like these 2 owls mirroring each other here. But you're definitely going through some kind of change in your career. There's like 3, there's 3 butterflies on here. There's like 1 here and then 2 up here. We also have this, like, there's a diamond here, there's a freaking rainbow, like, and there's a horseshoe, like right here. So it's like, even though you're leaving something behind, you know, changing course, whatever the case, the direction that you're going in is so positive. Like, I think it's going to be really fruitful. Again, because we have that gem here. There's a rainbow, which is all about like good luck. We even have the rainbow here with the spider. And I'd mentioned there's another sun in this Two of Cups. So it's like you might be sad at first, but all of that is going to change. Like, again, this transmutation energy of like turning that into, you know, what it is that you truly want. And yeah, I did mention that you might work with your partner, and we have the Two of Cups here. So this could be like something new. Maybe you'll be like starting a new project together, or like coming up with this new idea that you're both really passionate about. And with the 2 fish on the Two of Cups, it's making me think of Pisces energy. And you know, Pisces in the 12th house is like very spiritual, very magical, very intuitive as well. And also extremely dreamy, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And classically, Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of expansions and blessings. So if you're pursuing your dreams in April, like, you're absolutely headed in the right direction, and there's going to be a lot of divine inspiration, divine ideas, and also just blessings that are going to be coming for you. I love that so much. Okay, next let's take a look at your personal and spiritual development in April. So we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. And we have the Page of Swords. This is air sign energy, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, okay. Again, clarity with the swords. This is communication, okay? And with the Hierophant, again, this is like a very spiritual card, and with both of these together, you're definitely going to be getting like downloads and communications from your guides and from the universe that are going to help lead you in the right direction. Even your higher self is going to be sending you signs to help guide you. This could also be communication coming from others, or you communicating to others, maybe about like your needs, or like someone could just be like giving you important information that like helps you along in some way. I'm hearing also like conflict resolution. So if there is any like, you know, rough patches or like situations that have happened, you could be really like talking with this person, trying to hash it out and like move forward and move beyond what had happened. But with the Hierophant, like you're definitely, you're already very wise and intelligent, but in April I feel like your mind is really going to be growing, and you're going to be learning so much about yourself and like about what you're capable of and what you're here to do and how you can share that with the world. Like this is pretty major. And I'm hearing like you've had the key this whole time, like the key to unlock. Oh my God, no way. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but in this time to go card, this path that she's following through the fog, there's a doorway here. And the Hierophant has the keys. So, oh, this is so like profound. Like you're literally gaining the clarity that's going to cut through all this fog, all this confusion. Okay. And not only are you finding the door, but you're unlocking it and like leveling up and like really making a lot of headway towards your purpose, like what you're here to do, what you're here to share with the world. Oh my God, this is so like exciting. Yeah, and we have two owls. Owls are, oh my God, stop it. There's two keys in the owl card. There's a key here and there's a key here. Wow. Yeah, you are unlocking like, I don't know, you're going to be accessing some type of like deep wisdom in your soul. This could be even like unlocking past life memories. This is like, it's giving me Akashic Record vibes. So you're really going to be receiving like really important information that's going to be helping you on your path. Also, I would like to point out, the Hierophant can also talk about commitment and marriage, and I did bring that up for people who are in a relationship. And again, we have the Two of Cups here, so just throwing that out there. Take it if it resonates. But wow, this is a lot, but like in a really good way. Okay, so these tea leaf oracles are going to represent blessings, challenges, and just general things to know about the month of April. So we have Dragon, beware of self-delusion. We have the month of March. We have Butterfly, change for the better. Look at that, another butterfly. And that's, you know, it's interesting because pile 1 got the caterpillar and now pile 2 has the butterfly. I wonder if you were drawn to pile 1 at all. We have Scales, keep your life in balance. And we have Ear, good news. Oh my God, what did I say? You're literally gonna be, you might be clairaudient or realizing that you're clairaudient in April. It doesn't have to be the case, but either way, there's some like really good news that is gonna create a lot of change for you. And the advice is to make sure you stay balanced in this period of your life. Like, it'll be really important to stay grounded, really make sure you're taking the time to nurture yourself, take care of yourself. And this could be something that like started in March, or there was like something that happened in March, or even possibly March of last year, March of 2021. But so with the dragon here, when I had pulled it, I was hearing like, don't kid yourself, or like stop kidding yourself, and not in the way of like, okay, you know when someone is like really talented at something, but maybe they're a little insecure, or they don't realize how good they are, and they just kind of like play it off like, oh, like I'm not that good, like, you know, I'm not as good as this person, or like, oh, I'll never make it big. It's like, don't kid yourself. Like, you're amazing, okay? Like, you're super talented, and, you know, it's time to see yourself for this badass dragon that you are. This is also making me think of, so in this deck, the spirit animal deck, there's a dragon card in there, and it's related to the solar plexus chakra, which is all about, it's our divine masculine energy. It's where we take action from. Okay, this is where our confidence comes from, our empowerment and things like that. So I also feel like you're going to be stepping into that kind of energy. And I'm so excited for you. Also, the Scales is making me think of Libra, which again talks about partnerships. So this could be like a friendship, a romantic partner, a business partner. This is making me think of contracts. So, you know, signing a lease, making a business, getting married, things like that. So I'm so keen. I would love to hear what this good news is, if you feel like sharing. But so getting into the advice now, we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Yes. And we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Yes. So if you've been feeling doubtful at all, if you feel like, oh my God, have I made a mistake walking away from this thing? Like, no, okay, have faith in your dreams, and all the effort and the energy that you've been putting into this is paying off, and you're gonna start to see like results of that in the physical world. So you're gonna be receiving some kind of news, or like, you know, things are gonna start happening in your 3D reality that's gonna confirm to you that like you're on the right path, and everything that you've been doing is working out for you. Also, I'm getting, so you might be receiving a lot of downloads and informations in your dreams. So keep like a notebook by your bed, so that like you can jot down any kind of dreams that you have, or like things that really stick out to you in your dreams, is something else that I'm getting. And then our last two cards, we have oh my God, we have double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. And we have service, and like from the beginning it was literally talking about like sharing your gifts with the world, walking towards how you can share your passions and your talents with other people. Wow. So yeah, you really might resonate with being a starseed or a light worker. So like literally the message that I'm getting with this is like, keep going, keep doing you, keep following the call. We also have I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Okay, so if you resonated with being single, this is like so very much in line with that. I see this as you forgiving yourself for any kind of situations that you were in, or like things that you may have done, even forgiving other people who were involved, whether this is like physically telling them, or whether you just like are sitting by yourself and you like write them a letter, or like you literally just like, you know, envision that they're sitting there in front of you and like telling them that you forgive them for what happened, and just like really finding closure. But with this uprooting, that's like, it's so in line with everything, like leaving something behind and pursuing something new, and we have change for the better right in the center here. So things might get a little chaotic feeling. So really just make sure that you're taking the time to nurture yourself, be kind to yourself, be compassionate. Okay, maybe you might be feeling a bit emotional during this time, so really take care and honor your emotions. Cry if you need to, you know, rest when you need to. Don't be so hard on yourself, because there's a lot going on here and you're really doing such an amazing job. So this is everything that I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on when I upload a video. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Amethyst Tower, this is going to be your reading all about what to expect in the month of April. So we're going to start off by taking a look at the overall energy and the main theme. And then we'll be using the tarot to look at love and relationships, career and finances, and personal and spiritual development. And then we're going to close the reading off with some advice and guidance. So taking a look at the main energy and overall theme, we have Cosmic Flower, number 18. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. I swear, I feel like this card comes out in every reading that I do, and in one of the piles it always makes an appearance. So we also have Purity, and we have Simplicity, we have Truth Be Told, number 14, ooh, we have the Vulture with the air element, and for these cards here, so I asked which chakra would be the most prominent and like playing the most active role in the month of April, and what its message to you is. So you got 2 cards. We have Faith with the third eye chakra, which is really fitting because you picked the amethyst, and it even looks like there's an amethyst in this card too. It's funny. Okay, we also have Trickery with the heart chakra. Okay, let me just move these over a bit. So pile 3, it looks like in April, like the vibe that I'm getting is spring cleaning. And I say that because the Vulture talks about like purging and like removing the unnecessary or what's not serving you anymore. And we also have Simplicity and Purity, and it's like these cards are bringing me such a sense of peace and like a really big sense of relief as well. So I don't know if you've been going through something difficult here, but it feels like April is kind of like a fresh start in a way, where it's like you're reconnecting with yourself, you're reconnecting with your true essence, and like really being true to yourself and being honest with yourself and with others, and having faith and really trusting in the direction that you're going and the actions that you're taking, where your path is leading you. In the Faith card, like, okay, we have all of these figures coming out of this crystal on the ground, and it's like, this here is really reminding me of the Ace of Cups, because he's holding a chalice and there's a white dove here. She's really reminding me of the Empress, because she has the world here and she's pregnant, and with this other angel figure. So I feel like you're really like your spiritual team is always around, but I feel like in April they're gonna be like right behind you. You know what the kind of visual that I'm getting is, you know, in those like older movies or things like that, where like there's one character that's talking and then their best friend is standing behind them and they like poke their heads out and they're like, yeah, like what she said. I feel like they're gonna be really close by to you, helping you out. And if you see feathers, that's a sign from them that they're nearby for sure. But I think you're gonna be really inspired to like declutter your life and just like get down to the nitty-gritty of what's truly important to you, so that you can let go of, you know, what's kind of served its time, what's not serving you any longer. Really being true to yourself and like having this fresh slate so that you can just start new again. And I think it's really fitting because, so I'm filming this on the first day of Aries season, and it's like the astrological new year, and I'm really feeling that coming through for you. And also, so April 1st is the full moon in Aries, or sorry, the new moon in Aries. And I don't know why that's coming through for you. It didn't come through for the other piles, but sorry, I have my window open and a motorcycle just drove by. But it's coming through for you. I'm just getting this like really strong sense of like a new beginning and like really starting this new phase, this new chapter in your life, and working really hard to like clear out certain things and like leave it behind and just like transmute that and move forward. Okay, I want to grab your tarot and see how this translates, because I find this really interesting. So we're going to start off by taking out love and relationships in the month of April. And so your pile actually got 3 cards for this. I was only aiming to get 2. Also, I find it, actually, this is interesting. Okay, so you picked the Amethyst and we have the third eye chakra here. And I was really drawn to the eyes on this wolf here, and also the owl eyes on the Truth Be Told card. And this tarot deck has an eye on it. So your third eye is really, really, really going to be active in April. You're going to be receiving a lot of intuitive messages. You're going to be feeling like, in regards to letting things go and clearing things out, it's like, I feel like you're just going to know like what needs to go. And if you do feel unsure, like your guides are saying, just ask us. Like, we're literally always here. So if you need clarity or help with something, like literally just ask us. Okay, so for love and relationships, we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, I love that. We have the Moon. Okay, so this is Pisces energy. The Ace of Wands is fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then, ooh, we have the Ten of Swords. So, okay, what I'm getting with this, because we have a 10, which talks about endings, and we have an Ace, which is all about new beginnings. I mean, this is pretty well in line with like this theme that we've been talking about. It's like clearing out the past, what's no longer serving you. Maybe there's like connections that you just don't vibe with anymore, people that don't really support you, maybe some like negative toxic connections that you're leaving behind, and embracing this new beginning. With the moon here, it could either be that these endings are going to come as surprise, or a new beginning is going to come as a surprise. It'll be different for everyone's situation, but that's really the vibe that I'm getting. The moon also does talk about like the subconscious, and so there could be some past wounds or things that have happened in the past that are maybe coming up to the surface in April. And if things like that are coming up, it's because it's an opportunity for you to heal from them, so that you are more in like the energy and have the space to welcome in this new opportunity or this new beginning here. Because the Ace of Wands is this really exciting card. Like, it's super passionate, just like feeling like that spark has been lit again. And especially with the Ten of Swords here, like I feel like you really need that. So what I'm gonna do is I have another tarot deck here, and we're gonna get extra clarity and messages depending on your relationship status. So first we'll be taking a look at if you're single, and then we'll be taking a look at if you're currently in a relationship. So spirit guides, please, for pile number 3, pile 3 viewers that are single, what is happening in love and relationships in April, please? What is happening in love and relationships for pile 3 viewers that are single? Thank you. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. What is happening for pile 3 viewers that are single in love and relationships in the month of April, please? What's happening in love and relationships for pile 3 viewers who are single? Okay, thank you. So, oh my god, we have the Ace of Wands again. Sorry, my door just opened because I have the window open. 2 seconds, I'm going to close it. Okay, it automatically closed by itself. Okay, wow, so you got the Ace of Wands twice. Yeah, there is like a new spark, a new connection. Someone is piquing your interest in April. The back of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, I love this so much. Yeah, you are definitely going to be feeling more confident. You're going to be feeling really, I'm hearing sexy. Okay. Like really charismatic and like really focused on yourself. Like I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into yourself here and treating yourself like the queen that you are, or the king. But somebody definitely has their eye on you, and they're really, really attracted to you, not just like in a physical way, but energetically. And there's definitely some kind of spark here. So I'm hearing that you could be meeting this person either at work or on a trip that you're taking. But with the moon here, like I said, it could be something that's unexpected. So this could be someone that you already know, and like you don't know that they are attracted to you, or they look at you in that way, or they like want to be your friend or something like that. Like this could be someone that you know of but isn't really like in your circle, but they're just like drawn to you and they want to be, yeah, they like want to be in your circle, whether this is like just as a friend or as a romantic interest. But it's looking really positive here. Whatever this is, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this person. and I think they'll treat you with a lot of respect and they'll treat you well. Like, they see your worth because you know what your worth is, right? And having that kind of energy and that kind of confidence, it like lets other people know how they need to treat you. So this could be something that you're learning from, like, healing and letting go of these past, like, really difficult situations. Maybe in the past you like didn't have a lot of confidence, or, you know, situations like that where like maybe you just accepted less than you deserved because you just didn't know better at the time. But it's like, now you know you're this Queen of Wands. I'm hearing that line. Oh, I forget the song. I'll put it on the screen. But there's a line in the song that goes, that's a bad bitch, all jokes aside. So you definitely have that, like, that confidence of knowing who you are, knowing your worth. You're not going to accept any less. And people who come at you trying to, like, you know, manipulate you, trick you, deceive you, you're like, because your intuition is going off in April. You're going to see it from a mile away and you're going to be like, no, I don't accept to be treated like that. I don't accept this kind of energy. And you're just going to, you know, have your boundaries up, and like, it's not even going to affect you. So I really love that. I'm so excited about whatever this new connection is. So now let's find out more about if you're currently in a relationship. So spirit guides, please, for pile number 3 viewers that are in a relationship, what is happening in love and relationships in April, please? What is happening? Ooh, get out. We have the moon. Listen, your pile already has so many synchronicities, and like, we just got started here. Okay, can I get one more card, please? For pile 3 viewers in a relationship, what is happening in love and relationships in April, please? What is happening? Pile 3 viewers in a relationship, in love and relationships in April, please. Whoa, that's kind of a lot. I'm feeling this card though. So we have the 2 of Wands. I'm not gonna take these. And on the back of the deck we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So if you're in a relationship, I see you gaining clarity about what direction you want to move in with this person. So this could either be like realizing, you know what, maybe we're not on the same page, or like maybe we don't have the same like goals for the future, things like that. Or this could be, you know, like, wow, you know, I actually really want to like progress with this person. Like, I want to see where this goes. I want to like maybe take this to the next level, something like that. Something that maybe you've been a bit unclear about or confused about. You're going to be gaining clarity on that and figuring out like what direction it is that you're going to be going in. I noticed I like moved this a little bit and we have the Tower underneath. Oh wow, and there's the Fool. Okay. Wow, okay. So yeah, so having the Tower and the Fool, and like we have Justice too. So whatever is happening, whether this is like you walking away from this connection, or you deciding that like I want to, you know, like keep this connection, and like I'm wanting this to be a long-term thing, whether it's a friend or a romantic partner, you're definitely gonna be gaining clarity. Like, there's any illusions or confusion, okay, that you might have had about this, or like if you've been second guessing things, if you've been unsure, like I'm hearing like your relationships are gonna be going through an overhaul, and that can sound scary, but only the things that aren't meant for you will fall away, or you're gonna walk away from. And there's this like whole new fresh beginning on the other side. So this doesn't have to be a breakup or like a friendship breakup or anything. This could even just be like finding out more about this person, and like things that you assumed, those kinds of illusions and things falling away, and you like really seeing this person for who they are, like seeing the depths of them, you know, like really seeing their soul, like getting a peek into their mind, and just like understanding them from a deeper level. And I'm seeing this as like a very strong like bonding experience, and because of that, then it's like choosing to move in this like new direction together, where you're like, yeah, more connected than ever, have bonded more than ever. Of course, like this can indicate like a connection ending with the Tower, but with the Fool and the Ace of Swords like sandwiching this Tower, there's a new beginning that's happening. Whether, yeah, no matter if this is a breakup and then meeting someone new, or it's not a breakup and you like go through something together, it's like you'll be entering this like new kind of chapter with them. And also, just like to point out, on the Justice card, her eyes are closed and there's another eye on her collar here. So you'll be picking up on things intuitively, and I think you'll be making like these realizations before actually getting like the physical confirmation coming through. Yeah, like having the moon twice, you're really, really intuitive and psychic, and like you'll be thinking things about like different people, and then, you know, you might question it, being like, I don't even know why I like feel this way about them, or I feel like, you know, XYZ, and then like something will happen and any illusions that you had are falling down, and now you have this clarity, and then you're like, oh, you know, like I was totally right about that. With the Ace of Swords, this could even be like someone approaching you and like telling you the truth about something. So if there's any like conflict in the past, or even if there wasn't conflict, but even if like if you're dating someone, for example, you know, they could be telling you about like a really difficult period in their life, or like a secret that they have, or like something that they just like don't come out and share with anyone. It's like they're entrusting you with it. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at career and finances next. So for career and finances, we have, wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Love to see that. And we have the Hierophant. I'm pretty sure both of these cards came out in the previous pile. But okay, this is amazing. I feel like career and finances in April is going to be really, really stable for you. It's going to be really fruitful and abundant. Like, you are on the path towards creating like so much success and financial abundance that it carries you well into the future and even supports future generations. So you could either already be kind of at that point, but if you're not, like, that's the path that you're on right now. And the advice is to stay committed, be really dedicated, and be open to receiving like downloads and ideas, because I think that your guides are going to be feeding you these like little golden nuggets of like information, stuff that you can do to like elevate your career, elevate your business. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and it's interesting because like I said, this card came up in a different in a different pile, but I'm getting a totally different message. It's like I'm really feeling the Taurus and second house energy coming through of, yeah, like I said before, it's like knowing your worth, not settling for less than you deserve. And like, I think in April you'll be quite focused on like material wealth, material abundance. You could be treating yourself to maybe like some nice gifts for yourself, or like a really special gift, or just going out and like sharing your fortune and abundance with your family or your loved ones. Because like on this 10 of Pentacles, each of the pentacles has a sun on it, which is obviously making me think of the Sun card, which is super abundant, really happy, really prosperous. And I feel like it's just really amplifying this like 10 of Pentacles. And again, I'm seeing eyes everywhere, like even on the Hierophant, there's a big eye here, and there's an eye on his hat as well. Like definitely in your pile, like the chakras coming through really strong. All the cards that we pull, like I keep noticing how the third eye is connected. So yeah, you're going to be getting some like creative ideas about different things to do in regards to your career. So this could be like new projects, like different clients, diversification is the word that's coming to mind. So even in regards to your income, this could be, you know, like diversifying your stock portfolio, or having multiple streams of income, having passive income, things like that. Okay, sorry about that. My door kept opening. Okay, let's take a look at personal and spiritual development. So we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Swords. Okay. I'm really being drawn to this butterfly on the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been having a really hard time lately. Like the 8 of Swords talks about feeling trapped. It's like, yeah, okay. So because the moon kept coming up and I was talking about confusions and illusions and stuff like that, uncertainty. The 8 of Swords is kind of similar. It's like perceiving that we're stuck, or perceiving that we're trapped, or kind of like that victim mentality. But the truth is that it's just a perception. It's not necessarily reality. And the 9 of, like, I feel like you've been dealing with this for a long time, or battling this, trying to get yourself out of this. Because the 9 of Wands is, you've been fighting for so long, and you're kind of like beaten up, you know, metaphorically, and like exhausted from trying to like, you know, keep going. But with the butterfly, it's really making me think that like this is changing and transforming, and that you're going to be moving out of this period of like feeling stuck or feeling like you're struggling. Because we do have this energy of like getting rid of what's not serving you, and moving into this period of simplicity and focusing on what really matters, and like being honest with yourself about, you know, who you are and what you want. I want to pull some extra cards for you guys about this. So Spirit Guides, can you clarify the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Swords for pile number 3 in regards to their personal and spiritual development in April, please? Can you clarify what's going on here, please? Pile 3, personal and spiritual development in April. Can you clarify the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Swords, please? What's going on here? Personal spiritual development for pile number 3 in April, please. What else can you tell us? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna grab one more card at least. Can I get one more card, please? What's happening? What's happening for pile number 3? Okay, thank you. Wow, and we have the Tower coming out again. Okay, the back of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. So this could really be about breaking down the illusions or breaking down like a lack or scarcity mentality, or feeling like you're like a victim of your financial situation, or not necessarily just financial situation, but just feeling like you're alone, feeling unsupported, feeling isolated. So maybe this has been a really lonely journey for you, even if you do have like loved ones, like friends, family that like, you know, you hang out with and stuff. Like I still feel like this has been like a very, you know, individual, lonely journey, which is why your guides are so close to you in April's, because they don't want you to feel alone, and you're not alone. But there's an opportunity that's coming through here with the Ace of Pentacles that's like on the other side of this change and transformation. I want to see, Spirit Guides, please, what's this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Wow, so we have the Emperor. Oh, I love that for you. And we have the 4 of Wands on the back of the deck. Yeah, okay. I really love this for you. So the opportunity that's... Where do I want to put these? The opportunity that's coming through is a lot of stability. Like you're going to be feeling really in control of yourself, feeling in control of your life, feeling really stable. And was it this pile that I was talking at the beginning about how the Aries season was coming through really strongly? Yeah, I think it was. And we literally have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So I'm taking that as extra confirmation. And I think the opportunity that's coming through is that you're going to get this like resurgence of energy. Like I think you're just going to be feeling really fiery, really adventurous, like not holding back anymore, just really going for it. Like the Emperor doesn't give a fuck what other people think about him. Like it doesn't matter if people are talking, if people are saying what, like he's the freaking Emperor, okay? And he's governing over this whole like kingdom. Like he what's that saying, the lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of the sheep. That's like what's coming to mind. I think you're really stepping into your confidence, stepping into your power, and like not letting this these difficult times break you. Like you're realizing how strong you are, and that you can always find that kind of like stability within yourself. And like this is something that's going to be celebrated with the 4 of Wands here. Like seriously plan a party for yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Like you deserve to be celebrated and to like have a good time after everything that you've gone through. So whether this, like you want to invite your closest friends and family to this party, or you literally just have a party for yourself and you like get yourself a little cake, have yourself a glass of champagne, put on your favorite music, like celebrate you and everything that you've gone through, everything that you've accomplished, and where you're heading, because like you seriously deserve that kind of celebration. I'm glad that I got those extra cards, because I feel like you need to hear that kind of like confirmation that, you know, all will be well, all is well. So now with the Tea Leaf Oracle cards, these are going to be messages for general messages for April, as well as blessings and challenges to look out for. So we have the Vase, a Secret Admirer. Okay. Yeah, definitely with this, if you resonated with the singles pile, or the, yeah. We have Lion, time to act. Oh, and I did mention all of the suns here, so that's more Leo energy. We have Cracked Cup, dissatisfaction with life. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. And we have Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Whoa. And we have the 10 of Pentacles here. And when the 5 of Pentacles was the back of the deck when I was pulling these first 2 cards, that makes so much sense, because I was like, when I saw that 5 of Pentacles and like the financial struggle message came through, I was like a bit confused, because I was like looking at the career and finances. I was like, oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles here, and that's like super, super abundant. So like, what is a struggle? So there's definitely some kind of like a monetary financial blessing that's coming for you. And like this period of being dissatisfied with your life is ending. Like that's being phased out and the new is being phased in. You're really being called to act on like going on this journey, pursuing your dreams, having faith in yourself, trusting that you can get there. Also, if there's like, if you have your eye on someone, or like you've been wanting to ask someone out or wanting to be friends with someone, there's a strong message of like, go for it. Like channel that inner Aries energy and just go for it, you know? Even if you're already in a relationship with someone, like tell them how you feel, like be honest with them. If you want to, like, if you want things to be more serious, or like are thinking really long-term about them, like act on it. It'll be up to you to like take those first steps. But there's also, you'll be meeting somebody really important in April. So this could be, if you're single, you could be meeting your person. You could be meeting like a soulmate or a friend. This could be a business partner, or just like someone that's really integral in your journey, that's going to help you in some way. Maybe deliver some kind of message or wisdom, or like mentor you in some way to really, I feel like this could be someone that really admires what you're doing. Like they hear about your story somehow and they really admire you and they love what you're doing and they want to help you in some way. So keep an eye out for that. And now let's take a look at the advice. So we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Yeah, I was like really feeling that coming through with the Hierophant. And then we also have hold your vision, fixed moon. Yeah, exactly. So Taurus is a fixed sign, and so is Leo as well. So this is not the time to give up. You might find it useful to like really sit down and plan. Yeah, we have the 2 of Wands here. So like whatever it is that you want to create for yourself, whatever your vision is, write down how you can practically make that happen. Like what steps would you have to take in order to achieve what you're trying to achieve, right? So this could be like a financial plan. This could be like a fitness plan. This could be like sitting down with your partner and like planning out your future. Whatever it is, you're really being encouraged to like sit down and physically write out a plan, a list, a timeline, a budget, something that it'll help you find clarity, just like physically writing it out and seeing it in front of you, and it's something that you can refer back to. But definitely keep holding on to this vision, because it's going to happen for you, and you're going to get exactly what you need, exactly when you need it, as you walk in faith down this path. Our last 2 cards of advice, we have Earth Pulsing, Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time in Nature. such a beautiful card. Like, and then we also have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, steady higher learning. Okay, this is very much in line with that Hierophant energy. There's definitely, like, you already have a wealth of wisdom within you, but I think you're also going to be learning and growing so much throughout this whole experience. Yeah, I'm getting like, oh yeah, I can like really feel my, third eye chakra right now. Like you're definitely going through an awakening is what this is, and you're ascending, your mind is expanding, your consciousness is expanding, and I think you're really going to be blown away about like the things that you're learning and the things that you're realizing, and just like having a complete change in your perspective and like seeing the world through a completely different lens and being like, whoa. But there's so much earth energy. We have Earth School, Earth Pulsing, we have the Hierophant, we have Taurus energy. So really during this period, it's going to be important for you to ground yourself, okay? Strong emphasis on spending time in nature. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going into spring, or we'll be in spring by the time this goes up. And hopefully the weather will start being nicer wherever you live. So just really spend as much time in nature as you can. Go for a walk, just sit outside. Like if you can walk barefoot in the grass, that'll really, really help to ground you and calm you during this time. But either way, because there's a lot of shifts and change happening, so really make sure that you are finding pockets throughout the day where you can ground yourself. Like meditate for a couple of minutes, center yourself, bring yourself back down if things are getting hectic or overwhelming, and really just nurture yourself, okay? Nurture yourself like you would a child, a young child, okay? So like make sure you're eating well, make sure you're getting enough rest, take time to relax and unwind at the end of the day before you go to bed, things like that. It's really gonna help you. It's really going to help you heal during this process, is something that I'm getting. So that's everything that I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on when I upload a video. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!